So advantages and disadvantages of cloud computing. So first we'll talk about advantages of cloud computing. So first one is lower computer cost. So here you do not need a high powered and high priced computer to run a cloud computing web based applications. So since applications run in cloud, not on the desktop PC, so your desktop PC does not need the processing power or hard disk space demanding by traditional desktop software. You don't need required high-end hardware, hard disk here. So simple hard disk is enough. So we need proper internet. A proper internet is enough to access the data. Okay. So when you are using web-based applications, your PC can be less expensive with a smaller hard disk, less memory, more efficient processor. So in fact, your PC in this scenario does not even need a CD or DVD drive, as no software programs have to be loaded and no document files need to be saved. Only require is proper OS and then a browser. A browser is enough for accessing the data inside the cloud. That is lower computer cost. So improved performance means, so with a few larger programs hogging your computer memory, you will see better performance from your PC. So computers in cloud computing system boot and run faster because they have fewer programs and processes loaded into the memory. And reduced software costs is, instead of purchasing expensive software applications, you can get most of what you need for the free. So most cloud computing applications today, such as Google Docs, Suite, or everything are free of cost. So the cost is reduced. So better than paying for similar commercial software, which alone may be justification for switching to cloud applications. And fourth one is instant software updates. So another advantage to cloud computing is that you are no longer faced with choosing between absolute software and high upgrades cost. So when the application is web based, updates happen automatically. So available the next time you log into the cloud. So in background, everything will be happening fast. Updates will be happening fast. So when you access a web-based application, you get the latest version without needing to pay for or download any upgrade. We don't need to download or we don't need to install again. So everything is automatically done in the backend. And improved document format capability. So you do not have to worry about the documents you created on your machine being compatible with other users' applications or OSs. So there are potentially no format incompatibilities when everyone is sharing document and applications in the cloud. And unlimited storage capacity. See, in cloud computing offers virtual limitless storage. You can store n number, infinity. Okay, so your computer's current 1 terabyte hard drive is small compared to the hundreds of petabytes available in the cloud. And next one, increased data reliability. So unlike desktop computing, in which if a hard disk crashes and destroy all your valuable data, a computer crashing in the cloud should not affect the storage of your data. Okay, so every data will be secure. If your personal computer crashes, all your data is still out there in the cloud, still accessible. So in a world where few individual desktop PCs user backup their data on the regular basis, so cloud computing is a data safe computing platform. And universal document access. So this is not a problem with cloud computing because you do not take your documents with you. So instead they stay in the cloud and you can access them whenever you have a computer and an internet connection. So documents are instantly available from wherever you are. And the latest version availability. When you edit a document at home, that edited version is what you see when you access the document at work. So the cloud always hosts the latest version of your document. As long as you are connected, you are not in danger of having an outdated version. And earlier group collaboration. Sharing documents leads directly to better collaboration. So many users do this as it is an important advantage of cloud computing. So multiple users can collaborate easily on document and projects. So device independence were no longer threatened to a single computer network. Changes to computers, applications and documents follows you through the cloud. Move to a portable device and your application and documents are still available. You can move anywhere and it will be device independent. And disadvantages of cloud computing: easier group collaboration. Sharing documents leads directly to a better collaboration. Many users do this as it is an important advantage of cloud computing. Multiple users can access. So disadvantages of cloud computing: requires a constant internet connection. So that all the data is in cloud. Without internet, we cannot access our data. So for that reason, we required a proper internet connection to access the data inside the cloud. So cloud computing is impossible if you cannot connect to the internet. So without internet, there is no cloud. Since you use the internet to connect to both your applications and documents, if you do not have an internet connection, you cannot access anything, even your own documents also. A dead internet connection means no work, and in areas where internet connections are few or inherently unreliable, this could be a deal breaker. Does not work well with low speed connections. See, internet connection internet connection is also not important. So we have a proper speed. Similarly, a low speed internet connection such as that phones with dial-up services makes cloud computing painful at best and often impossible. So web-based applications require a lot of bandwidth to download, as do large documents, and features may be limited. So the situation is bound to change. But today, many web-based applications simply are not as fully featured as their desktop-based applications. To take an example, you can do a lot more with the Microsoft PowerPoint than with Google presentation web-based offerings. Next, it can be slow. So even with a fast connection, web-based application can sometimes be slower than accessing a similar software program on your desktop PC. So everything about the program, from the interface to the current document, has to be sent back and forth from your computer to the computer in the cloud. If the cloud servers happen to be packed up at that moment, or if the internet is having a slow day, you would not get the instantaneous access you might accept from desktop applications. And next one is stored data might not be secure. So with cloud computing, all your data is stored on the cloud. So the question is, how secure is the cloud? Okay. So can unauthorized user gain access to your confidential data? Okay. There is a chance of security reasons are there. Okay. Stored data can be lost. Theoretically, data stored in cloud is safe, replicated across multiple machines. But on the off chance that your data goes missing, you have no physical or local backup. Put it simple, relying on the cloud puts you at risk if the cloud lets you down. And HPS systems. So not clear that you can run compute intensive HPC applications that use MPI and OpenMP. Scheduling is important with this type of application, as you want all the VMs to be co-located to minimize the communication latency. And general concerns are, each cloud systems use different protocols and different applications. May not be possible to run applications between cloud-based systems. So Amazon has created its own database system, not SQL 92. And workflow system, many popular workflow systems out there. So your normal application will have to be adapted to execute on these platforms. And the future sir, many of the activity losses grouped together under cloud computing have already been happening, and centralized computing activity is not a new phenomenon. So grid computing was the last research-led centralized approach. However, there are concerns that the mainstream adoption of cloud computing could cause many problems for users. Many new open source systems appear that you can install and run on your local cluster. And types of clouds are public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. Okay. And public means it is accessible to all. Private means personal. and hybrid means the combination.